Anticipation is high for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3, following Season 2's nail-biting cliffhanger. Strange New Worlds Season 2's finale hegemony saw Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, and the crew of the USS Enterprise defy Starfleet orders to rescue Captain Mary Batel, Melanie Scrofano, and the colonists of the planet Parnassus Beta. By the end of Strange New Worlds' thrilling Season 2 finale, Lieutenant Lon Noonien Singh, Christina Chong, Lieutenant Sam Kirk, Dan Janot, Dr. Joseph Mbenga, Babs Olusanmoken, and Lieutenant Erica Ortegas, Melissa Navia are captured by the Gorn, and Batel has become a host to the terrifying alien species parasitic eggs. Therefore, allow us to show you everything we know about Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 wraps filming. Anson Mount, who plays Captain Christopher Pike on Star Trek Strange New Worlds, has announced that filming for Season 3 is now finished. He posted a picture on Instagram saying he is hanging up his space boots for this season, but looks forward to fans seeing the new episodes. The cast and crew had to delay starting Season 3 for 7 months because of strikes by writers and actors. But once they began filming in December in Toronto, they were able to complete all 10 episodes, with some directors returning from Season 2. Now that filming is wrapped up, the actors are going home for a break over the upcoming holiday weekend in the US and UK. Melissa Navia, who plays Lieutenant Ortegas, posted about her flight home being delayed, which Anson Mount jokingly responded to. Jess Bush, Nurse Chapel, and Celia Rose Gooding, Uhura, also shared last day posts celebrating the end of filming Season 3. What could Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3's big swings be? It will be hard to top the fun crossover episode and the musical from Season 2, but Anson Mount thinks Season 3 will be even better. Not much is known about the new season yet, but a few details have been shared. He says the show is taking even bigger creative risks and trying wildly unique ideas this time around. According to Mount, the musical episode from last season will not even be the craziest, most out there thing they did by the end of Season 3. As he says, "I think it's not just an exciting season. I think storytelling-wise, development-wise, technically, it's going to be our best season so far, and a lot of that has to do with even bigger swings being taken. The musical episode will not be the craziest thing that we did or we have done by the end of this. We're feeling more ownership over what it is that we're doing and realizing that it continues to resonate. One episode is being described as a Hollywood murder mystery, and it will be directed by Jonathan Frakes. Well, this sounds just as creative and different as last season's musical episode. The crew will also get to explore a brand new science lab set on the Enterprise this season. Many of the same great directors from Season 2 are returning, like Frakes, Chris Fisher, Valerie Weiss, Dan Liu, and Jordan Canning. Fans can probably expect to see more of the storylines that were left open at the end of Season 2, which includes Nurse Chapel leaving for an internship, and the possible romance between Lieutenant Lon and Lieutenant Kirk. According to Anson Mount, the new season will have surprises that viewers haven't seen before on Strange New Worlds. Even after the musical and crossover, Season 3 promises to take the show in exciting new directions. Star Trek Strange New Worlds cast. At the helm is Captain Christopher Pike, a bold leader played by Anson Mount. With a steady hand, he commands his exceptional crew through uncharted territories. Trusted to have the captain's back is Una Chin Riley, the first officer brought to life by Rebecca Romijn. She is Pike's second in command, ready for any mission that comes their way. Spock, portrayed by Ethan Peck, is the brilliant science officer. His mind is a treasure trove of knowledge to help solve the mysteries of the cosmos. Keeping the crew hale and hearty is Dr. Joseph Mbenga, played by Babs Olusanmoken. As chief medical officer, he tends to any injuries or ailments with great care. A watchful eye is kept by Christina Chong's Lon Noonien Singh, the no-nonsense chief of security, ensuring everyone's safety. The ship itself is a marvel, its engines purring, thanks to Chief Engineer Pelia, brought to life by Carol Kane. At the helm, sitting beside the captain, is Melissa Navia as Erica Ortegas, deftly steering the Enterprise through galaxies anew. On hand to provide aid is Nurse Christine Chapel, portrayed by Jess Bush, assisting Dr. Mbenga. And manning communications is the capable Nyota Uhura, played by Celia Rose Gooding, keeping lines open across the vastness of space. Studying strange new life forms is xenobiologist Sam Kirk, embodied by Dan Giannette. His curiosity knows no bounds. Meanwhile, Paul Wesley gives life to Lieutenant James T. Kirk, first officer on the USS Farragut, on his own journeys. Keeping the Enterprise's warp drives running is Chief Engineer Montgomery Scott, portrayed by Martin Quinn. What we want to see in Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. More development and scenes of the growing friendship between Kirk and Spock as it forms gradually, not starting with animosity. Introducing either Dr. Bones McCoy or Hikaru Sulu, continuing the pattern of bringing in classic original series characters each season. Give a full look at the adult Gorn aliens and explore their culture instead of just portraying them as monsters. Don't kill off the beloved security officer Lon Noonien Singh, as her character enriches the show with great acting and humor. Keep experimenting with unique storytelling formats and styles like the crossover animation with Lower Decks and the musical episode from Season 2. Do a one-off episode in the Mirror universe to see the evil counterparts of the characters, perhaps showing how Mirror Kirk assassinated Mirror Pike as backstory. Overall, fans want Season 3 to continue pushing creative boundaries while also delivering more of the iconic Star Trek elements. But keep watching as we still have more on what Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 could be about. What Season 3 of Strange New Worlds could be about, Captain Pike will probably disobey orders and try to rescue his crew members that were captured by the alien Gorn, Lon, Ortegas, Mbenga, and Sam. Even though the Enterprise was damaged, Pike won't leave them behind with the Gorn. But carrying out a rescue mission on the Gorn ship will not be easy. Fans are worried that some of the captured crew might not survive being rescued. Losing characters like Ortegas or Sam would be really sad for Pike and the others. Lon and Mbenga may have a better chance, but everyone is most concerned about Batel after she got infected by a Gorn egg creature. Batel was put into a sleep-like state after the Gorn egg started growing inside her. Pike and Nurse Chapel are determined to save her life, but it is unclear if they can actually stop the Gorn infection before it is too late for Batel. The Season 2 finale introduced a younger version of Scotty before he became the chief engineer. The producer said he will come back in some way for Season 3, either as a regular cast member or appearing frequently. Scotty will go through some stuff that turns him into the Scotty we know. Pike has also not told Batel about the tragic future he already knows he will face based on the original Star Trek series. It is a mystery if Pike will finally share that secret with Batel in Season 3, especially considering her life is in danger from the Gorn egg inside of her. Season 3 is setting up to be very dramatic, with the crew trying to pull off a daring rescue, Batel fighting for her life, Scotty's important role, and the question of whether Pike will reveal his foreseen future to Batel. When Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 could premiere on Paramount+. Even though filming just wrapped up, fans probably won't get to see the new season of Strange New Worlds until sometime in 2025. It takes a long time after filming finishes to complete all the post-production work like visual effects on the 10 episodes. Paramount Plus will also likely want to make Strange New Worlds Season 3 the big Star Trek event for their 2025 schedule, so they may hold off releasing it until next year. However, some eager fans are hoping Paramount Plus could split up the season and release the first few episodes by the end of 2024. That way, viewers would finally get to see what happened after the major cliffhanger at the end of Season 2 without having to wait too long. But realistically, with all the production work still needed, most people expect Strange New Worlds Season 3 to premiere in its entirety at some point in 2025 on the Paramount Plus streaming service. Star Trek Strange New Worlds is renewed for Season 4. Star Trek Strange New Worlds will have a fourth season. This means we get to see Captain Pike and his crew go on more awesome trips through space on their big spaceship, the Enterprise. The fourth season won't be filmed right after the third one like the first two seasons were. Instead, there will likely be a break, and the fourth season may start filming at the end of 2024 or in 2025. This timing means the fourth season should come out in 2026, which is the 60th birthday of Star Trek. One fan said, "I can't wait for 2025. Need more Strange New Worlds." While another one said, "We need 15 episodes per season." And as exciting as it sounds, be sure to click on and watch There's No Hope. Star Trek Legacy seriously will never happen.